Hey y'all.
Good morning. It is morning.
Good morning.
Hey,
best friends.
we back up in this
Back
piece.
at it. Happy New Year.
Oh, y'all
That's what we should say.
You thought we was gone, huh? You forgot about us. No,
we still here,
we
baby.
still here. We still here. Don't sleep on us. We
Right.
still here. Back in full effect.
Right.
With more trash to talk.
Some more shenanigans.
Some more shenanigans.
used to
Get
it.
ready for it.
But
Hi.
hey,
How you been?
you know, it's so crazy because we haven't like really spent a lot of time together. Like it's just been a lot of things going on. Like on both of our, you know, she's been having things going on. I've been having things going on, and it's just been the time.
It's literally been bananas.
Yes.
And it feels like a whole year has went by.
It do feel like that. Like we only had one night so far that we actually got to get together, hang out, you know, with our husbands, and we had a blast. But it was just kind of like, even then, like we hugging each other, and the people looking at us like, ain't y'all?
And by the time we was time to go, we was like, we ain't ready to go.
Right.
Like night is still young, as it was 2:00 in the morning. No,
Right.
but a lot has been going on, and we actually did a video, and we weren't finna give y'all that just to have a video posted. That was it was a mess.
We said, well, maybe next time.
And here's next time. We're here. We are here. So we done did Thanksgiving, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, all them holidays, New Year's, Martin Luther King Day,
And
and the birthday, because I celebrated the birthday.
Yeah,
I did. I got a year older.
Like you gonna jump a few years.
If your birthday's on a leap year,
well, you do.
So
before we get into it, I'm Shamika.
Oh yeah, duh. And I'm Janine.
Welcome to Best Friend Shenanigans.
This is Best Friend Shenanigans.
If you're not already a subscriber, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified.
Please hit that bell to be notified.
So continue to tune in with us. Like we're gonna have we trying to do better. We're gonna have the chaos and kind of calm down for the most part right now. But it's a thing called life, and it happens. So we just gonna roll with it.
Before we get too involved, last week everybody got punched in the gut with the untimely passing of the late great Kobe Bryant, his beautiful daughter, and 7 other souls were lost. And in honor of that, we want to do a moment of silence.
Yes.
24.2 seconds for Mamba and Mambacita. And here we go. All right.
It's so funny because I have a little story about Kobe and how he brought me and my husband together. Me and my husband are both Laker fans. I grew up in a Laker household. My dad been a Laker fan, and my husband is a diehard Kobe fan and Laker fan. So at the time that we were talking and getting to know each other a little better, he knew I played basketball. So he was like, well, who's your favorite basketball player? What team do you like? I'm pretty sure everybody liked Jordan, I like Jordan too. And I was like, well, I like Jordan. He's good or whatever. But actually, I'm a Laker fan. I like Kobe. And from then on, he was like, girl, marry me. Where you say you was at again? I'm coming up. Marry.
What was your email address?
Right.
I'm pulling up.
What's your ring size? So it was just funny. Like, that was one of the many things that we had in common, and something that we always had to go to, and, just kind of, bond us and stuff like that. So Kobe was a man that was in my house faithfully, because my husband never missed a game. He constantly talked about him. He was constantly getting all the latest news or whatever. I said, you know what? I'm going to send Kobe some beats. Because clearly.
Man.
So he really will be missed.
For me, I wasn't really a Lakers fan, and not that I just didn't like the team, or not that I wasn't a Kobe fan, because he was good. I just didn't that just wasn't my team.
Right.
But even still, then the human side of me that just hearing that when I heard that he cried that he died, I was like, man, like that's Kobe Bryant.
Right.
And then to find out that it was babies, and then families were on that planet, and a lot of families are grieving. It was like that made it even harder.
And then it was so funny too, not to cut you off, but it's like everybody was calling, because everybody know my husband is a Kobe fan. So everybody was calling my phone, everybody was checking on him and stuff like that. I started feeling like I need to get, I'm like, let me go home and get my house together, because people going to be coming over, like fam, you know when family get together, everybody come over, they bringing food and stuff like that. I'm like, let me go home and get it together, because the family about to come over.
I was even like, I even messaged like, is Devontae alright?
Yes,
like,
everybody was calling and texting. If they couldn't get a hold of him, they called me. How's he doing? Is he okay? I was like, okay. We was in the family. So.
It hit y'all extended.
Yes.
It hit a lot of people, and I think it put a lot of stuff in perspective for a lot of people.
Yes.
I seen a post that said Nipsey Hussle's death stressed the importance of ownership and entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Which it did, because a lot of people started getting on their own.
Level up.
10 toes down. The marathon continues. And then with Kobe, everybody, they said his death stressed the importance of family. Because, the helicopter, he rode that almost every other day. Like, that was just like him getting in his Honda or whatever. Kobe didn't have no Honda. Girl. Getting in his car and just driving every day. That's something he did every day. And it just affected, I'm sure he told his wife and the little girl, and the rest of the families told their people, hey, I'll see you later on. They didn't think that they was not going to see each other later on. So that really has been ringing in my head. You never know when the last time is going to be the last time.
Yeah.
So
it was definitely a shift. And so you definitely have to do some things mindful. Different and be mindful of, just what you do. Be mindful of the time that you spend, the energy that you give out and take in. And, just the people that's, what you're around. Negativity and, positive vibes and all of that. I'm all about positive vibes.
Me too. But it's so, I know, and I'm not trying to change the shift or nothing, but it's so hard trying to, remember that. They don't know last time you want to see somebody, but that goes out the window when somebody pisses you off. It goes out the window.
It goes all the way out the window. And so that's what I was saying, just with it being the new year. Right. Now, everybody get on their new year, new me, new this and that. Yeah. But sometimes it's the only word spoken, and it don't really matter if you're not putting it in, you know what I'm saying, if you're not really making it a lifestyle. So that's just one of the things I'm working on, doing some things different, reacting to things different, just trying to be the best me that I can be. Now, you do have a little
kickback
every now and then, because I'm still human. Don't worry, God ain't through with me yet. He's still working. I'm doing better.
I think it's the fact that I think people are sometimes have the expectation that when you say you're working on yourself and you're trying to do better, that you're supposed to do a complete 180. Overnight, and then like nothing is supposed to affect you, or you're not supposed to react a certain way, or you're not supposed to, still have some twinges and tweaks and stuff that you need to work out. But we all human, and we all trying to get this. We all don't know. None of us know what we're doing.
Right.
We all just wake up
trying to figure life out. Period.
Wake up one day at a time and keep it pushing.
The best way you can.
The best way you can.
So yeah, but I mean. Some people it happens a little quicker for, and then some people if your mindset is not changed with what you putting out there, it has a lot to do with it too, because you can't continue to act mature or have this mindset and then try to move forward. It won't work. It all has to change together and line up together for you to be able to move forward.
Yeah, and the video I'm trying to, because I don't want to be redundant. But I think the last video that we tried to record that we didn't record, I think I made a good statement for me. I didn't make a New Year's resolution. And I think it's cliche. And fight me, pull up if you want to. I have my information in it. I'm working on it, but still, hey, look, I had the information in the description below. No, I think I say it's cliche for the simple fact, you have 365 days in a year, right? And then you want to, what makes this day in particular, the day that you decide, oh, I'm going to get my bullshit together.
Exactly. And so that's what I'm saying. You got to have that mindset, whether it's New Year's, whatever. Like, why not have that mindset, period, and try to do better? Right. Just overall, why not try to be a better person, period? Like, don't wait until, it's the first day in the new year, and I'm just a pure, cleansed person. Like, no. Like, why won't you have that mindset at all times so you can get some things accomplished, so you can have positive energy around you, so you can, you know, be the best person you can be. So I don't do a New Year's resolution either. I don't try to. I do try to set some goals that I have for myself, so I won't kind of like slack or whatever in some things that I'm trying to do. But I don't really set a New Year's resolution.
And now with that, and I get why a lot of people wait till the New Year. It's like a fresh start of a new year, and you know, but I'm laughing already because I mentioned my pastor in a previous video. And, OG.
I call him OG.
OG, and he's a fan, and he said I plugged him, so I'm about to plug him again. So, Pastor, if you watching this, for you. It's funny. New Year's, the Sunday after New Year's when we went to church, he preached a sermon, and he said, the New Year resolution pretty much doesn't mean anything if you still haven't taken care or loose ends or you still got unfinished business in the previous year. The New Year won't mean nothing if you still got loose ends from the past. So he pretty much would say you need to tie up your loose ends, close that chapter, and then you can start fresh. Because pretty much what he was saying, the problems that existed back in 2019, they still gonna be here in 2020.
They still gonna visit you.
Just because it's a new year don't mean that goes away. So he pretty much was saying you have to find a way to deal with your issues. So just because you got into it with your baby mama or something like that December 2019 don't mean y'all all gravy in 2020. Like, you still gotta fix that, right? Like, you know what I mean? And issues with your family,
or just stuff in relationship, marriages. Like, if you still have problems that's not, and that's I've said that before in the video. Like, you get in arguments, and if you haven't fixed the situation, it's gonna come up again because you just either swept it under the rug, just don't want to talk about it. You have to fix things in order to move forward.
Right. So, and I think fixing things starts with fixing yourself first.
Exactly.
And I didn't mention
sweep around your own front door.
Sweep around your own front door. And I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting. I don't know if I mentioned that in the video before. I don't know why I feel like I said this before, but I'm saying it again. So if you heard it, you're gonna hear it again. I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting, and I can honestly say I know what's wrong with me. Like, I know what's wrong with me. I might be cute, but
people do. Some people just don't take
ownership. But people don't take ownership, and people don't want to admit that they have certain things that's wrong with them. I'm proud. I can give you a list of everything, but I'm not gonna do that right now. But I can give you a list. And one of my biggest issues that I had in the past was I was very passive aggressive. And I can openly admit that, for the simple fact that I was the type of person who never really liked I don't like confrontation. If I can avoid it, I most definitely try to the best way I can. But in the past, what that has gotten me was a lot of I became an emotional hoarder, and I held on to stuff. And it
would take a toll on you.
It would take a toll on you, and it would take something just that small can make you blow up because you've been holding all that in. And I used to bite my tongue a lot. Like, people say stuff or something happened,
and what I used to tell you about that,
and I didn't speak on it because for me, and my mindset was, well, it wasn't really worth the energy, and I still feel that way. A lot of stuff is not worth the energy, or every situation is not. I'm that type of person. Every situation doesn't call to be showing, oh, I'm not the one you gonna hear from me, because every situation don't call for that.
It's always don't have to be like
it
that
does
either. Like,
right. So
it just depends on people's personality.
So my mindset used to be either I'm gonna have to go all in or don't go at all. Growth. I can only admit that, growth. And there's a way that you can get your point across, and it might come off stern because the other person might not want to hear that, or they might not be expecting that. But that's the way you can do that, to be respectful and be like, okay, listen, this is what it is. No disrespect intended, but this is how I feel. So I've learned to do that. And I can honestly tell you this.
You feel better, don't you?
I feel I feel good, and it's not that I become confrontational. Like, every situation I want to fight and argue, but in the same sense, like, you're gonna hear from me too, right? So exactly. What you're not gonna do is sit there. I said, well, I'm what you're not gonna do is like, I'm in a situation where if you come to me with a certain situation or anything like that. Okay, I'm gonna let you have the floor, but then you gonna hear from me too. You can hear
from me too, exactly. And I would always say that, and I would tell her that a lot of times too. Like, it don't mean you trying to be confrontational. I'm not a confrontational person either, but I've always been raised to speak my mind also. So I'm not we don't have to argue. We don't have to. Now, if it goes there, it just happen to go there. But we still need to talk about it or whatever. But I'm going to listen to what you have to say and how you feel and taking your feelings. And I expect you to do the same. So it can go wherever you want to go. Now, if I'm coming to you in a right, tone and my delivery is okay, like, then why are you getting all...
Right.
But then, so if you give that back to me and I didn't come at you that way, okay, now you done flipped it and you done made me get some type of way, but I'm not ever biting my tongue if I feel a certain way, or if I have a feeling you done made me feel a certain way, or just whatever. Like, I'd rather sit and talk about it or whatever. I'd like some people to be honest with me, be real with me. You got to be 1,000 with me, because 100 ain't enough for a real one. That's just, hold on, let me see that to you.
You gotta put that on a t-shirt.
Keep it 1,000.
And it's like I said, it's all about growth and just knowing your flaws.
Yeah.
And because I would never go to somebody and tell them everything that's what's wrong with them, and not even doing a man in the mirror self check. You know what I mean? And I've always been this type of person. I've always been a woman, and I take my L's like a champ. Yeah. And if I'm wrong, I'm dead wrong.
You gotta take him and move on. It
Yeah.
ain't gonna
might
not be the only L you gonna take, but a lot of people have too much pride.
Yeah, and then and my thing is too. Once I apologize, and I don't want this to sound, it might come off, it might hit your ear wrong, but just please walk with me, hold my hand. Once I apologize to you, and it's a sincere apology, you either gonna accept it or you not.
Yeah. Because
I'm not gonna. You might still be mad, and that's fine if you're going to be mad. Get at me whenever you're not. But what I'm not going to do is continue to sit there and just, I'm so sorry.
Me either. I ain't doing it.
I'm so
but
sorry.
I think sometimes how somebody receive it, can how somebody put it out there, because some people apologize, but it's not really a true apology. So it's kind of like, well, I'm sorry if I did this, but either you can take it or like, no,
that's not an apology.
That's not an apology.
When you apologize and say, I'm sorry if I, no, it's not you. That's not how you apologize. I forgot who taught me. Listen, that's not how you apologize. An apology is, hey, listen, I'm sorry I hurt you.
Yeah,
that wasn't my intent.
Wasn't my intentions. I
am truly sorry.
I hope you accept my apology.
My delivery wasn't meant to come off that way. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I truly do apologize. That's an apology. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm forgiving. You might still be a little sore, but you're like, all is forgiven. But if you come to me, I'm sorry if your feelings got hurt.
You're taking it the wrong way.
You took it the wrong way. Like, no. Because and at the end of the day, just because you, in your mindset, that you might have meant it a certain way, the other person that might hear it, depending on where they are and where their defense level is, it might come off kind of wrong. So you always have to check yourself too, like, and never feel bad or get angry if you have to apologize if the other person received it wrong. That's called communication. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. I truly wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. And I think, just to be real, we kind of had a little not too long ago, and it's all about communication. And I think if we were in a younger place in our lives, a few years ago, that probably could have ended way differently for no like literally for no reason at all, like, and
just things taken out of context and just joking or something like that. But it's one thing for me, which my friend is a texter. I'm not a texter. I mean, I will be if it's just kind of like shooting some information, checking on you, what you doing, whatever. But if I honestly feel, and this I'm the same way with my husband or just anybody, if we having a discussion, something that's serious to me, I don't like to text. I'll pick up the phone, call me so I can hear your tone, you can hear mine, you can see exactly how I'm saying something, you can know how it's coming out so you don't feel some type of way. So I've never liked to text in a argument or none of that, because it's kind of like, how do you know exactly? I don't know how you saying what you saying or how you trying to say, and you don't know what I'm saying. So just call me so we can talk, and you will see what I said and how you took it was completely different from where, how it's coming out or whatever. And it can just be.
And me being a texter, it's not that I don't. Okay. It's not that I do not like talking on the phone, which, I do, because we talk on the phone. We talk. For me, and it's just for me. For me, it's just simpler for me just to be like, yeah, all right, cool. and then go about my business.
And see, I'm the opposite. For me, it's simple to just be like, hey, what you doing? I'm coming over later. Bye. It's 2-minute conversation that instead of you waiting on a 4-hour test, because people might be doing something at the time, busy,
true.
whatever.
You're right.
So you text something.
You are absolutely
You gotta
right.
wait 30 minutes to an hour for them to respond back. Then you think they ignoring you because they didn't respond. Reply right at the moment. And then when they finally do, it's short and quick. You feel like they don't want to be bothered. It's a lot that go into it. Instead of just pick up the phone, say what you gotta say. Hey, I'm just checking on you. I didn't really want anything.
Right.
I'll talk to you later. Bye. That's how I operate.
And then ever since that conversation, I compromised. Have I not?
You have. You've been doing good.
So, but that you when you saying that it does make a valid point, because in the world where social media runs everything, and I'm kind of chuckling to myself about an incident just previously happened, and it was all through messages, and it was just like, did you really let yourself get that worked up over something that could have been squashed and dead like a long time ago? Yeah. So, but in the world where social media runs everything, I think people get, and that's why people don't communicate. I feel people don't communicate as well as they should, because they want to communicate through the phone, they want to communicate through Facebook, they want to be passive aggressive through their posts, through their snaps, and whatever the case may be, instead of just confronting it head on, sweeping under the rug. And that's why I said I used to be passive aggressive.
Yeah.
I rather get it out of my system. You might not like it. You might not like me for a couple of days.
And so that's why when I get asked all the time, like, you don't have Facebook, you don't have Instagram, you need to get on. No, I don't, because I've been living my life just fine without it. I will at a point where I feel like I need to, and it'll probably be more for business things that I'm trying to do. But just to sit every day and watch what you post and watch you put all your business out there and I don't have time. Like, I don't like to, see stuff like that. It's too much energy for people to post. Like, just go say what you have to say to that person. Like, why do you feel the need to put this on? And then when everybody respond back, then you mad, but you put it out there. Like, it's just like people be having too much time in their day sometime, and certain stuff that I see, it really like bothers me. So for me not to just be every time like and being in, I just don't do it.
Well, I'll play devil's advocate for a minute. Granted, yes, people do use social media half the time as their personal soap opera. I get that, but in a lot of sense, a lot of social media has some good perks too.
It do have some
you
good
can
perks.
Connect a lot, and not everybody on social media is in their feelings. It's some that are.
Right.
Yeah, so it's not all bad, but
I don't think it's bad at all. I just think
for the ones who are using it as their personal journal, that's not what it's for. Don't do it for that. That's not what it's for.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad at all. It has some good perks to it, but I'm saying for those as for people, to me, like I said, if you want to connect different stuff, that's fine. I'm not really trying to connect with nobody that's probably not just in my life right now. That's just me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I get it, I understand it. If this comes a time where it is somebody that I have not seen in 10 years and I'm trying to get a hold to them, that I can do that. That's fine. But I mean, it really do have a good perks, especially for people that's trying to grow businesses and do different stuff like that. It is a very good, and that's the world we live in. So you have to move with the time. Mm-hmm. I get all of that, so that's why I say I'm pretty sure I will at some point, but it'll mostly be for things I'm trying to do. I just feel like I have a circle, and I keep that circle at a certain size, and if you ain't in it right now, like, everybody is still not, even if I connected you, I found you, whatever, like, everybody is not meant to be in your inner circle. Like, it's just like, hey, keep it moving, and that's it for me. Like, I'm not looking to befriend, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just have people that's already surrounded by me, and I'm just keeping it moving. Like, if you ain't been here, and you ain't been looking to, for me, it's just kind of like, I'm not looking for you. Don't come looking for me. And bye.
Tell them, friend. Take a sip. You need it. Just sip my tea. Take a sip. You need it.
You a mess. But anyways, like I said, that's just me. I don't think it's bad or nothing, but people just don't have a lot of time in their day, and they just,
and that's totally fine.
Everything like I'm doing this right now. I'm eating this. I'm doing this. What do I want to do when it's just like stupid. It's just kind of like, girl, if you put that much time in something that you really want to do, like, you probably could be a boss right now. Like, you put all that time, every second of your day, you done let us know what you was doing for the day, and you ain't doing nothing. But if you put that time and energy and stuff you really want to do, or something you're good at, or something, you can really be winning. You just on social media looking for stuff, you know, or whatever, and it's just irritating to me. So I just
I get that, and everybody has their to each his own type, you know. Like social media is for some, and for some it's
you know, I might post a picture every now and then. I got a little bit some fans out there, so I might put something up for them every now and then.
And it is your personal preference. I don't think nobody's gonna come and crucify you because you ain't on Facebook. You know,
well, some people do.
Some people do.
No.
But that's the world we live in. Like I said, social media is kind of like taking over. It's taking over households. It
can, and they consume a lot of your time if you let it. So, and then not only that, like I've told you before, I hate to go out or go to an event or just whatever, and everybody sitting around the table on their phone. That just irks the hell out of me. Like, I'm old school when it comes to us getting together and spending time. This is what we got together for. So why am I going to invite you over, you invite me over, but the whole time you looking in your phone? Like, bye, I'm at to go because this ain't what I wanted to spend time with you for. Like, let's bond, let's catch up, let's do whatever we here to do. Like, not you on your phone the whole time. That's irritating. You can't watch a movie without them, and then you want it rewinded, or you missed a part, or you want to talk the entire time. Like, it's just irks me. So it's like, when it's time for that type of stuff,
you got old school traditional.
Social media can work. You can wait.
You got old school traditional values, like
and certain stuff.
Yeah,
like I want to bond, and I want to continue to, you know, make memories and stuff like that. What's that? Whatever they posting on social media, trust me, you will see it. It can wait.
It won't go nowhere. It always stays there.
Exactly.
It's always on social media.
So you done wasted my time.
For those who are first time watchers and who never watched our videos before, this is what we do. There's literally no, I'm not gonna say in no true, what am I trying to say?
What are you trying to say, friend?
Let me get it together. It's still kind of early. Pretty much what we saying is, what we say is our opinion. It's not gospel. It's not facts. It's just us.
And how we feel about it.
And talking trash. I mean, you know, talking noise. That's, you know, that's pretty much what we do.
What we do, we
get
together.
And we just feel like we share with some of y'all.
Right.
If y'all the first time watching, if y'all been watching, y'all know how we do.
Right. You already know.
We Gail and Oprah. We just talking.
Oh, my shirt is wrinkled. I
you know what you need them bounty
I know.
sheets to put in the wrinkles.
Pull this one out.
Them commercials crack me up. I'm not even gonna get into it. Yeah, but you need to.
But my hair is wrapped like y'all. I'm going to go work out. Or we were supposed to be working.
I was gonna work out.
So that's why my hair is all wrapped and it's kind of like muggy outside. And they ain't
I'm mad because this weekend it was absolutely beautiful. I mean, just sundress. It was like sundress season. Kids outside playing.
Sun is just shining.
I mean, no clouds.
Blowing just right.
No
like
clouds
it was nice.
At all.
And then here we are today.
Tuesday with your old funky.
No. What?
And we had a 40-degree temperature change. Yesterday it was 70 degrees. Today it's like 30.
That's what happens in Oklahoma.
So.
But we hope y'all had a good New Year, or you know, so far anyway. We ain't that deep into it, but you know, the time can go by fast.
You know, no. Let's pause. Let's rewind. January is the longest month
in
the whole. Why is January 10 years long?
It seems long, like one of the longest months ever.
Good night. And then after January, it's just like, we had Christmas already.
Right. So you know, just if you don't take nothing else from this video,
love your loved ones.
Love your loved ones. Time is precious. You know, moments that you have with people is precious, and just
work on being a better you. Not only just physical. A lot of people think working on yourself is, I'm about to get in the gym and lose 10, 15 pounds. That's great. Do that. Look physically, mentally, spiritually. Look amazing. Look amazing. But if you're going to look amazing, you need to have your mental mind right. You need to have your soul, your spiritual mind, your lifestyle lined up right. It's so much into it other than just going to the gym 3 times a day, 30 minutes a day, but you still walking around here treating people like trash, being ugly, lying, being hateful, deceitful. You got different voices all in your heads, like you need to. And I'm not no joke, because some people really do, but seriously, like you got to get all that in order, and it won't. You can work out and look great, but you can still be ugly,
right? If
you don't have your insides right. So I'd rather be fluffy,
not fluffy. Fluffy.
I'd rather have a little bit of fluff in some areas. And be the most beautiful thing ever than be a tone sculpture and be the ugliest thing ever. So y'all think about that.
It all lines up. You have to work on everything.
And understand, nobody's perfect. Give yourself time to be the person that you need to be, and don't be the person that people expect you to be. Be the person that you feel that's true to yourself, that you don't feel like at the end of the day that you're completely exhausted for putting on this front, for having to please other people. If they don't like it, then they wasn't meant to be. They wasn't meant to be in your life anyway.
Exactly. So being a people pleaser, that is definitely dead.
So just whatever makes you happy, and also speak your mind, but do it respectfully. Don't be all in everybody's face, yelling, clapping, and popping off. Do it respectfully. Keep in mind other people's feelings, because it's not just your feelings involved in the situation. And just work on being a better human. Let's just work on being better. Like, you know what I mean? Not perfect, just better. And if not a whole lot better, just that much better.
Right.
It makes a difference. And then you'll see it, and then other people will see it, and they want to start to change, and then everybody, we can all be happy.
Yeah, when you have a positive vibe, like, it will definitely rub off on other people, and it can help somebody else. Yeah. So,
and then the people who don't like your positive vibe, they will go away. Trust me, and it might hurt, it might sting for a little bit, but
that's what I'm saying. If you're meant to be there, and when you meant to be there regardless, and you ain't got to go searching on social media for it and not do all the rest of the stuff. Like, when you meant to be there, God will remove some people, and He will add some people that's supposed to be there. But then it's some people that's supposed to just be there for that season, and some people that's supposed to be there for a lifetime. Like, it's some people that's supposed to be there for that moment.
If that door closed, please keep that door closed.
It'll work out the way it's supposed to work out.
Don't go back to closed doors.
Exactly.
It won't open.
And when they gone, you will still have your mind.
Hey,
like OG said,
I still have my mind.
Still got my mind, whether you hurt or not.
You will, and it might sting, and it might hurt for a little bit, but guess what? You was fine before.
Exactly.
You're gonna be fine after. Right. And that's for anything. That's for a job, friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, dog, whatever you got going on, or whatever you feel like you got to hold on to because it's comfortable. Ooh, that's don't
do comfortable.
Let me get out of here before we start.
And then for me, like I said, that's a certain thing that I have not. I don't like to be comfortable. If it makes sense, I don't like to be comfortable because it helped me to continue to push and move forward. So if you get comfortable, then you're not gonna want to do nothing. Yep. Don't make me uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I want to be uncomfortable in certain situations because I want to continue to grow.
Keep me on my toes.
Exactly. Like, that comfortable.
You want to always be looking to strive to be better.
Exactly.
You don't want to get comfortable, complacent. Complacency is a dangerous game to play because you get comfortable and then you look up and wonder why everybody else is making moves around you and you still stuck in 2016. Well, because you got comfortable,
right?
And you don't want to get up because getting up and moving around is uncomfortable, exactly. and then it feels awkward. But you want to make some things happen, you got to do it.
Exactly.
You have to do it. But I can go on for that. I'll start preaching.
We can start preaching about certain things, but we ain't gonna do that today.
But we just wanted to. Man, it feels good to record. It feels so good to do this. I'm happy back doing this because we was on the road and I didn't want to lose that fire.
Yes.
And as y'all can see, it can easily happen. Life happens, things happen, but. You know, I find that when you working on a masterpiece, you get distracted.
Yeah.
The devil don't want you. The devil don't want you to be great.
So until then, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you like videos
and
like
comment
this.
below.
Comment below. We will talk back to you.
And y'all, please, I'm gonna start putting our. She doesn't have that many social media handles. She has Snapchat, but we have our Gmail. I have Facebook and Instagram and Snap. So I'm gonna post our platforms at the bottom and our email. Y'all, like, for real, we check that email all the time. So, like, email if y'all got any questions or if y'all got, like, concerns or comments or something you want to see discussed, like, for real, like,
something you want to see discussed, maybe challenges you want us to do or whatever, just hit us up
and we will keep your information confidential. We ain't finna be like Brenda from California wants to know. Like, we won't do that, but unless she be like, I don't mind, unless you don't care. But if it's something personal that you just want us to see, to discuss, just to get our opinion on it,
right?
Let us know, because we like I said, we check that that inbox daily,
right.
And it could be something simple. Do you prefer peanut butter or jelly? Like, give us something. Give us something to work with. We'll you know what? We'll answer it. We'll definitely do it. So, but yeah, we're gonna get out of here. We spent about a good almost 40 minutes talking. Just talking. And it felt good. It felt real good. But until next time, you lovely people, you guys be great. I'm Janine.
I'm Shamika. Peace.